everyone is doing super-duper-dee. Where did my lid go? You know, it's really easy to play hide and seek with a blind person. Whether it's yourself or things. Oh, 6 inches away and I can't see it anymore. Okay. I'm not even in my own live, so hold on. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm doing a few things. They're quick things, but a few things. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, who we got? We've got Bridget. Sorry. We've got Amanda. We've got Sherry. Kathy Hacker. Oh, you guys say the sweetest things. We've got Ginger. Welcome, Ginger. Let's see, Jennifer and Chris. Ronell. Hi, Ronell. Let's see, we've got Amy and Ganny Joe and Richard. Dawn K. Miss Sally Stevens and Jean and Mama Mia and Deidre and Suzanne and Ray. Hey, Ray. Kim G. We've got Carol. There's a lot of you in here. We've got Allie. Allie and Richard are the spotlights tonight. This is their yarn being dyed. We've got Teresa Reynolds and Donna and Dawn and Eugenia. Oh my lord. Steve. Hey Steve, I just saw you not too long ago in a different life. Leslie. And yes, thummies. YouTube loves the thummies. It will recommend me more. So do the things. Okay. I'm going to set you down. I'm going to kind of hop into it. So we're doing a couple different things. When I did Dark Side of the Moon, my original thought was I put those colors, I placed those colors, and I wanted to see if immersing them in a black wash would deepen the color. Well, I twisted it to provide a resist so that some of the colors would stay true. And whenever I poured it over, it made black spots. Well, my original plan was to leave it open and just over dye it with a wash of black, not a super potent black, to see if it deepens it. But I went another direction, but I've still always wanted to know if that works. So for Allie's yarn, that is what I'm doing. I'm going to lay the colors down and then I'm going to over dye them with black, and I am nervous. And Allie, if you don't like it, tell me. It won't break my heart. And I will do it again and just hand paint it in the deep colors where I have a little bit more control over how it turns out. But I wanted to try this method. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's fine. And then for Richards, yellows, blues, and greens. So when I dyed Crystal's chocolate dipped, I did it this method. I put the dye and stuff in the stock pot, lots of acid, high temperature, and I dip dyed it. Well, what I've always wondered is you just start at one end, and by the time you get to the other end, you basically don't have any dye left. I wondered, what if I dip dyed both ends? So what if I dip dyed one end of blue, cooled the yarn off a little bit so I can handle it, and then dip dyed the other end yellow? So you're gonna have blue on one end, yellow on one end, and where they meet, you're gonna have green. And it's gonna be so many different shades of green because it's ombreing out. Because every inch or so, you're getting less and less dye. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Well, then tonight, I have a tub that had all my dyes in it, and a bunch of my dyes spilled out. And here it is. And I'm very curious. So all I did was I added a little bit of water. So I had more of a solution to work with. And I want to see what all those colors mixed together make up. And this is what I thought about doing with it. I have another one. This is a blue that I made up a while back and never ended up using. I really think I like it. I don't remember. And so what I thought about doing is we're also going to steam set. So I'm going to stuff the yarn in here. Hopefully. I don't have a lot of hope that it's all going to fit in there. I might have to scrap that idea. But somehow I'm going to get the yarn with the dyes, and then we're going to see what happens with the things. So I don't know. I need bigger jars. I don't think I have bigger jars. That's definitely something we may do later, is dye in mason jars and see how that comes out. Denise, you did catch a live. And welcome. And welcome, Hal. I am excited to see what happens. Ray, how did I know you were going to say yes, darker? Shocker. Knock me over. Okay. So, Richard's is not going to take long. I want to get the color added to Allie's first, so that it can be setting up. And while it's setting up, then we can do Richard's. Okay. And please excuse the state of my stove. It's a mess. It is what it is. Alright, so the yarn has all been soaking in... I thought I had a cut. The yarn's been soaking in a little bit of acid water. Well, actually quite a bit. Because I want Richard's to be in a lot of acid water. Because I want the yarn... Or I want the... God, I'm processing issues horribly today. Please forgive me. I want the dye to strike to his yarn as quickly as possible. So there's tons of acid in the water of the bath, and then there's tons of acid in the water with the yarn. And then I just shoved Allie's in there because Richard's took up most of the acid, so Allie's has a little bit of acid in it. So we're perfect. All right. I have no idea if this is going to work. I really hope this is going to work. Every time I go do something new and crazy, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the experiment that fails. This is going to be the one where everything turns out like crap. So we shall see. All right. So, in my infinite wisdom, I decided to stuff DK yarn in with worsted weight yarn and thinking I was going to be able to tell the difference. Super smart. I think this is the DK yarn, and I need somewhere to set it. I can't believe it, but I've run out of tubs. How is that at all possible?
Are you using the milk yet?
I didn't. I have another one. You guys, there's so many tubs on the floor, it's ridiculous. Okay. So, Richards are down there. This is Allie's. It is 2 hanks of worsted weight, 100% superwash merino. There's like 218 yards per hank. And Kobe, how did I know? It is like clockwork that as soon as the yarn hit the pan, you were going to be whining. My puppies. Every single time. Okay. Let me move you guys in. So, earthquake! Okay. Alright. There we are. Luckily, I'm short and I fit right underneath you guys. I used to be short, but I shrunk. Okay. And to add a fun little what is it, wrench in the gears here? I don't know what I'm trying to say. A new little twist to it, if you will, is some of the colors I'm using are brand new. I've never used them before, so I even more have no idea what's going to happen. None. No clue. I'm nervous. Pray for me. Okay. I probably have about about 6 cups of tap water in here. The acid is in the yarn, not in the water on this one. What am I doing? Okay, so we are doing on this one. Oh no! Oh, I almost made a boo boo. Okay, she is not doing 2 skeins of the same thing. Hold on. Excuse you. Let go. She is not doing 2 of the same thing. They are 2 different colorways. But actually, this is okay because Dawn has one. That was a really smart idea. Dawn has one that I still need to do that is the same colors. So, Andrew,
yep.
That white hanged up one on the desk, can you bring it to me, please? I am not a professional, y'all. I just pretend to be one. Yep. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to put this in the water real quick. Let it soak for just a second. It doesn't take long. And then it gives me a second to talk to you guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know how to do these though, the jars, because technically this is enough for 2 hanks. Because this is an amount. This is actually, I guess it's technically enough for 3. And I don't need 3 hanks worth of one color. A solid color at that. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll think about it. We will ponder. Okay, so let me go back up. Working with DPNs, oh Lord, child. I need to order a set. I'm really trying to learn how to knit. Really, really trying. It is not going well. Hey, Bears Crochet Critters. Oh, I'm happy you're here too, Amy. Oh no, am I blurry to y'all? Y'all are blurry to me. Everything's blurry to me. Okay, folks are saying blur. Oh, is that why you came and fudged with it?
That was something else.
Okay. Earlier people were saying it's blurry.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that. YouTube settings are really low right now.
I guess YouTube settings are really low right now?
It's part of us keeping chat closer to real time. They messes with the latency.
Oh, so if we slowed chat down, it wouldn't be as bad?
Yeah, but then you'd be like 10 seconds off on chat.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, hello, you beautiful person, Dawn P. And Kim Anderson, if I didn't say hi to you already. Am I using an Apple phone? No. Apple phones don't touch this hand. I'm such a snot. I'm using Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I am a Samsung girl all day long. Well, Robin, welcome. Yes, Crystal is a sweetheart and sent a lot of you lovely fine folks my way. Oh, Kim, you changed your settings and it cleared up? Okay. And Dawn's going to be working and lurking. Hello, Sherry Knowles. Okay. Yeah, Leslie, whenever you send across things like that, sometimes it can be real wonky. Okay. I am nervosa. Please go well. I really don't know how to do these. Maybe I just do one, because both of these are enough to do 2 or 3 hanks. So maybe I just pour out some to do one of each so we can test it. I don't know. It might not be as strong as I think it is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so Dawn's hank is 100 grams, lace weight, 875 yards. This one is, oh goodness, I always have trouble remembering the ratios. This one is 55% baby alpaca, sorry, 55% royal baby alpaca, 20% mulberry silk, 20% cashmere. No, sorry, just kidding. 15% cashmere and 10% Lorex. I don't know. The cashmere and the Lorex is, I don't know. Dawn knows what it is. I told her. It's a mix of things. It's nice. She's fancy. Very soft. They look very different. That's crazy. Okay. So, we're doing teal, brown, purple, and turquoise on this one. Though on Dawn's, oh crap. Though on Dawn's, she wanted red on that one too. I'm telling you guys, today I'm totally off. Alright, scratch that. I forgot. That one is being dyed to match another one, so it's supposed to have red and green in it. Okay, so we're just going to do this one by itself. It is a lot harder to do one skein by itself, but it is doable. And I will show you how as soon as I find my baster guy. There it is. And as I always say, I would like to say that this is not normal me not being prepared and stuff, but I must not tell lies. So, but that's part of my charm, right? Right? You have to agree with that. Andrew, I didn't ask you. I know your opinion on it. Okay. So, just adjusting. Give me a minute. The important thing is to make sure that your yarn touches the sides of the pan. That way the dye does not travel down the sides of the pan, or the color doesn't travel down the sides of the pan. Like if we had green and red both in this, we would not want one of those traveling to the other one because it would make brown, unless we were wanting brown. But so we want to make sure that our yarn touches the sides, and then when it's just one hank, you want to have a little bit less water because of traveling, how much the color would travel. And I'm using stock solution, so I'm going to be adding liquid to this anyway. Sorry, guys. We'll get going, I promise. I apologize. The live almost didn't happen tonight. I'm struggling. Oh my gosh, my face is... Okay. I'm really glad I caught that. That would not have been good. Okay, this side's okay. If you want to start dyeing yarn, turkey baster is your best friend, and a slotted spoon. And I just get mine at the Dollar Tree. $1.25 Drew. I get a lot of my supplies there. I didn't get my pans there, but I got a lot of the rest of my supplies there. I'm shocked that these are only $1.25 because they're really good quality. And I'm no surprise kind of a snot about stuff. Okay, I think we are golden. Have some of that water. Ow! You're hot. It hissed at me. That was rude. Okay. So we're going to push up against the sides. Over here doesn't matter much. Alright. I think we are good. So we are going to start out with... I think the blue won't look as nice next to the, or blend as well with the brown as the teal would. So we're going to do the turquoise, teal, brown, and then purple. Or we could do the blues and purples. No. Stick with what I said. Okay. So what did I just say I was doing? What was the first color I was doing? Turquoise. Okay, goodness gracious. All right. So let me grab those. Oh, lordy. So we've got our brown, just making sure my colors are correct. Because I may or may not have switched them around before and accidentally put black where I was supposed to put blue. It may or may not have been a thing. Oh, see, I was about to do it. That was olive green. Oh, wait, olive is one of them.
Did you get your pans at a restaurant supply store?
No, I did not get my pans at a restaurant supply store, though there is one that you can use. And I will be putting that in my Dye 101. I got mine on Amazon because I needed them in a hurry. Okay, can you grab my notebook? I just want to 100% make for sure that I have the colors correct. Because I'm just a little bit of a basket case right now.
Yep. Kirsten wanted to know how much a hand-in-hand dye is.
So my Facebook is linked that, and it has all the bases and the prices. It just depends on the base. The basic, not sparkle, just 100% merino, regardless of its size, is $20. Then the sparkle is $25. And then I have some luxury bases that are more than that, but $20. Okay, so we have brown, olive, teal, turquoise, purple. Okay, I'm glad I double checked. I just want to make for sure. I am really, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, I'm going to make some of the turquoise really quick. Because I finally got my Caribbean blue. Because I somehow flooded my dyes. I don't know how, and a bunch of dyes got destroyed. So that was super fun. I had to reorder them. And honestly, Caribbean blue is one of my favorites. It's like a blue turquoise, kind of. And I did not measure this time. I just did it, and it is what it is. Kind of in a fly by the seat of my pants mood today. Alright. It will go quick once I get it on there though, so I'm sorry you guys. I know the setup is kind of boring. But for those who are wanting to know, a dye sock solution is like usually you do a 1%, and so it's 1 gram of dye, powder dye, to 100 milliliters of water, and that will give you a 1% depth of shade. Just a very short explanation. Okay. shake it. Okay. Now we are ready to go.
Janet asked if you were ordering for the first time, what 5 Dharma colors would you order first? You're starting dyeing.
I would order. Okay. It depends on if you want to go the primary color route or if you want to go the like more neon-y colory route. Black, Caribbean blue, fire engine red, and brilliant yellow will get you just about anything you need as far as pretty much most colors go. The black you want to get is true black. Don't get toner black, it breaks. I would also, if it were me, which this is exactly what I did. I did those 4. And then I did fluorescent fuchsia, safety, or fluorescent fuchsia, lemon, fluorescent lemon, and then I just used the Caribbean blue for that as well. And so that was 6. So it gave me the bright and magenta-y sort of part of the rainbow. And then it gave me the primary as well. And with that, I was able to do, I only just started getting some pre-mixed colors and some other, you know, variants and stuff like that. I only just started doing that. I was living off of those this whole time. They will get you really far. So fire engine red, Caribbean blue, brilliant yellow, true black, fluorescent fuchsia, and fluorescent lemon yellow. Those are gonna be your babies. Okay. And then get you a slotted spoon because it's wonderful. Alright, so we're just doing it. Now, keeping in mind that this is only 100 grams, I almost just went ham on it. Oh, see, we're traveling down the side. Okay. 1 hank at a time is extremely hard to dye and it not spread. I also kind of just threw it in there. And Allie, don't stress. This is light colored, yes, but it won't be by the time we're done. I'm going to leave blue or the turquoise at that. And now we're doing, okay, now we're doing teal green, the teal. Okay, so we're going to do teal to here. Then we're going to do olive, then brown, then purple. So purple's going to go to here, brown's going to go to here, olive. Okay, so I can go about to here with the teal. Oh, that teal's so pretty. I think this teal is the primary color that made up the color that was in my bucket. That's going to be in that measuring cup. I love this color.
You said not stressed at all, just super excited.
Good. Because I'm stressed enough for the both of us. I'm so worried it's not going to go well. It is what it is. There's no mistakes in art. And if it isn't your cup of tea in the end, it will probably be somebody else's, maybe. So, it is all good. Put some more blue here to blend with the teal. Put some of the blue over the teal. There we go. Now, never put olive next to this color of teal before, so we shall see. You are not olive, you are brown. Wait, you're brown. Are you?
Allie said, "Don't worry, Chris. You're right. There are no mistakes in art, and it will be beautiful."
Who said that?
Allie.
Ah, bless your heart. Thank you, Allie. I really think this is olive. Please be olive. It's olive. Yay. Okay. Woohoo. All right. Okay. And we're gonna bring both. Bloop. And bloop. And then we're gonna work it in there and mix it up. Okay. This little bit of pink is making me nervous. Okay. And then we're going to go brown. This is teddy bear brown. Oh, this olive, by the way, is fun to make. It is 4 parts yellow, 1 part blue with drops of red and a little bit of green, avocado green mixed into it. It's a fun color to make. Now that I figured out how to do it, it's not that hard. But this is teddy bear brown, I'm hoping, because I don't know why I have suddenly just decided to stop labeling my bottles and being helpful to myself. I don't know why I do the things I do. I just do. And do be careful though, if you do start dying, like that pop you just saw, that is a thing that happens. I should be wearing safety goggles. I am not. Especially with how little vision I have left and I'm trying to protect it. I should be wearing safety goggles. And I have them. It's not that I don't have them. I'm just lazy and I don't do what I should do. You can't tell me nothing. Please don't listen to me because I've been popped in the face numerous times and I'm extremely lucky that that has not been my eye. So, safety goggles, and then you are going to need a half rubber respirator mask with filters. Amazon has it by 3M. It's not that expensive, and you need that for your powder dyes because they are toxic. You cannot inhale them, you cannot ingest them, and anything that you use for dyeing has to be dedicated for dyeing when you are using acid dyes. It cannot ever be used for food again, ever. That is super importantino. That is one that I don't budge on at all. I am very strict about that. I stick to that. Now, that rubber mask, I don't do that either. I used to, and I paid for it. I inhaled some dye. My lungs swelled up really big. It was incredibly hard to breathe. It was painful to breathe. My chest felt very, very full because it was. My lungs were just so swollen. And it was a bad situation, and you would have thought I would have learned my lesson, but I didn't. I found the mask. I could at least put a dust mask on. That's not even good enough. Like it needs to be an N100 or an N95 if it's a respirator is okay. Not an N95 that you would wear at the store. So please don't do what I do. Be better than me. I need to be better. I'm going to be better because now I'm teaching people how to dye, and that is a big responsibility. I feel responsible for y'all's safety if you're taking my advice on how to dye, and I'm going to be better about it because I would feel terrible if somebody got hurt because, well, Thrift doesn't do it. So you guys are going to make me take care of myself. Okay. You know, I wasn't sure how these colors are going to go together, but I actually really, really like it. Allie, you have vision, my friend. These are nice. And this purple will definitely darken up. Okay, so we're just going to let that do its thing. We will probably have to flip it over and dye the other side. And that is okay. I don't know, we might not have to because this is just one hank and it's really spread out. The yarn fibers are really spread out. Well, we probably will because it'll be a little bit lighter on the other side. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. Okay. Let that do its thing. Now. Okay. Actually, let me say hi to you guys. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Kristen, she did a good job of her color picking, didn't she? Oh, did you really? Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah, that was really cool, Sherry. Sherry won at Pinky Hooks. Yeah, if you're careful about it, it's fine. I just am not being careful about it, and I need to be, and I know better. Yeah. Hi, Christy. Hey, Tank. I have not heard from Liz. Hey, Sabrina. And Dawn and Hala having fun. It's like making soup. Throw what you got in the pot. Yeah, honestly. So one of the something that I'm going to be doing very soon is all these stock solutions that are getting low. I'm saving the last little bits of them, and I'm going to do a live where I just throw them all together and we come up with something. I don't know if it's going to be pastel. I don't know if it's going to be an ugly muddy color. I have no idea what it's going to do, and I want to know. So, and you guys are going to lose your minds next week when you see what I'm going to over dye. You're going to be like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you doing that? That is like an illegal crime, and I can't wait to make you guys lose it. I'm so excited. Okay, I am moving this pot forward. We're going to get to Richard. Come on now. No.
Can we get it?
No. Got it. There we go. Turned it off. I turned it the wrong way. Okay. So now it's to make sure I put the correct amount in. All right. I only want, okay, I'm doing 2 100-gram hanks. But only half of them are going to be blue. So that would be 100. But I don't want full saturation. So that would probably be like 50. Okay, I'm going to start a little less than 50. Diddle diddle dum. I have stuff in this. What to do. I need a thing. Okay, here's a thing. I'm going to use this thing. Alright, I have my handy dandy scale over here, and I am just going to weigh out half a gram. Oh, wait. Little. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Kobe, you are so dramatic. Alright. Wait. That doesn't convert correctly. I want 50 milliliters. Not. Okay.
Water or dye?
The solution, I need 50 milliliters. Oh, I have my graduated cylinder. We're in.
Your price for yarn does not include shipping, correct?
My price of yarn does not include shipping, but shipping is not too much. We get really good business prices. My subscription boxes do include shipping, but that's not open yet for January, so that will open on January 1st. Details on my channel in a video on the 1st. Okay, so this is 50 milliliters. Here's hoping that I'm calculating correctly. Alright. Okay. Got 2 hanks. Like 2 hanks of yarn pretty much anywhere in the US doesn't cost more than, I don't know, like $6, $7, something like that. It's not bad.
2 hanks, I think, is like 5 or 6.
Yeah, like 5 or 6. Okay, so let me. Can that see this whole part?
Looks like it.
Okay. All right, here goes nothing. So we're gonna let the end set for a second. Turn that fire up some more. And this is how you dip dye. You always keep a certain portion of it in the dye. And you let that soak in, and then you'll dip a little bit, go back to that original portion, and we'll go a little bit further, which will be a little bit lighter than it was before. We may have put a little too much on there. We'll see. And I want to stop about here. Well, maybe about here. Next, we want to make sure we for sure have yellow, but then we want it to start going into green, so we'll go a little bit higher. Kobe. Yeah, and that water, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that water is starting to clear up really, really quickly. Gonna keep doing that a little bit more. I'm trying to get a really, really good gradient. Rude. That was really aggressive. Quick dip. Ah, I went up a little too high. That's okay. So the green will start just a little bit sooner than I was planning, but that's okay. So I'm gonna turn the fire down on Allie's yarn. Our water is clear, so we are ready to flip. Just a second. So in January, we're going to start a new format of our lives. We're going to do 2 lives of dyeing and 2 of a sit-down live. We'll bring membership into it as well, but for the non-membership, that's how it's going to be. Give my body a little bit of the reprieve it needs. I am currently working on a broken heel and don't you fall, and a tearing Achilles. And I have osteogenesis imperfecta, so I have very brittle bones and they take a very, very, very long time to heal because I don't calcify. My bones are like Swiss cheese. So I need to start letting it heal because it's not healing, it's getting worse. So we're going to be doing that. Plus, and most importantly, I very much enjoy sitting down and chatting with you guys. Being able to do that last week while Andrew died was so great. And I want to do that more. So I'm happy with where this is. I am going to go ahead and try to soak up the rest of this yarn, or the rest of this dye. If I wanted to, I could get a yarn mop, which is just a blank of yarn, and I could just toss it in here to soak up the rest of the color so I can move on, but it shouldn't take too much longer. What I can also do is add some acid to it, and that will help. I probably could have put a little bit less dye in here. It's probably about 2 tablespoons that I just added. My formula is about 2 tablespoons for every 8 cups. And I had quite a bit in here already, so. Okay. I'm getting tired. So we'll bring more of the yarn in here to sit and soak up a little bit. That didn't soak up as much as the bottom portion. Make sure those ends don't get in there. And if you guys take a second, I would love the thummies. And I love that some of you have been watching the ads and clicking the ads. It's been helping. I really, really appreciate that. Now that I'm monetized, it's been awesome. And the super chats and super thanks and all that, you guys are awesome. And not even just that, you guys come in and spending time with me. That's the best part. I love hanging out with you guys. That's a good gradient. I didn't do too shabby if I say so myself. Okay, and I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these, turn them, put them back together so those inner parts, like here, you can see doesn't have as much dye in it. We're gonna open that up to the dye bath. And that will help soak up what's in there and ensure that we have some, even dyeing, that we don't have any bare spots. Okay. Come on. Blue takes the absolute longest to adhere. Red is fast. Blue takes a little bit. It takes longer. Crystals was super fast.
It's a little bright on camera, but it's pretty close.
Okay, we're almost there. Okay. Come on now. Eat up that dye. You know you wanna. Because I can't put the yellow in here until you do. And then we'll start out with green. Okay. Hepe.
Yep.
Do you want to go get me one of the Vitellana Ascendants? They're the ones on the second one. They're white. I'm impatient, y'all.
Are they all the same?
Yeah.
Do you need a zip tie?
Yes, please.
I don't know if there's ties on it. You need me to double zip tie it?
Hmm?
I don't know if there's ties on it. Do you want me to double zip tie it?
There's ties on it. Well, there might not be ties on it. I don't know what there is.
Oh, well, I put that zip tie in the worst spot. It's a possible spot. Not thinking.
Okay. Yeah, we've got just about all that color. There's actually not that much color left in there. I just can't put the yellow in until it's gone. So it's almost totally gone.
There are ties.
Just opening these up a little bit
You
to
want to take
help.
the
Tag off, yes, please. How'd you guys enjoy watching Andrew dye yarn last week? How much do you guys want him to do it again? Because I'm totally here for it. I'm hoping I can make that.
It was miserable. I hated it. I can't wait for you to not do it again.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this is our dye mop. So this is soaking up all that pesky color that didn't want to soak up before. So that we can move on. When you're using dry dye powder, it's good to have a mop. If you're just dropping dry dye powder, if you haven't seen me do that, some of my other lives I've done that. I just take the powder and I just drop it right onto the yarn on those because dye is so expensive. I don't like to waste it. I just wipe it on a mop, and that's how I created stained glass, which is definitely one of the favorite bestsellers. People love the stained glass one, and that's how I did it. Was just I was wiping dye on it, and then just kind of filled in the spaces between where I wiped all the dye at, and put it in, cooked it, and it was good. What?
Alicia wants to know what type of yarn are you dyeing?
So this one and the one in the pan over there, Richards and Allie's, is 100% superwash merino worsted weight, 100 grams, 218 yards. This one that I'm using for the yarn mop is actually Vitellana Ascendants, which I got from Knit Crate. I got a ton of it during their sales. It is Highland wool, but it is not Highland wool like you think. This stuff is softer than any Highland wool I've ever had. And it's chain spun. So it's nice and lofty. It's like Sport DK. It has 328 yards in it. It's nice. It is a nice yarn. I've had people hesitate to get it because it's Highland wool, but you guys are sleeping on a really good base. This base is nice. I never thought I would like a Highland wool, but I don't mind this Highland wool at all. It's nice and, as Crystal would say, scarfable. Okay. I was trying to keep at least a little bit of the white, but I think I'm gonna have to put that in there in order to soak up all the rest of that. Kobe, you're fine, buddy. I don't know why he wants to go out 500 times. He can not go out for hours on end, and then we start a live, and he instantly has to go out every 2 minutes. And there we go. We have a clear bath. Just about. The color that's getting into the bath right now is actually coming from this yarn. Andre, can you help me?
Nope.
Thank you. Actually, never mind. I don't need you.
Oh.
Just kidding. Okay. Let me get my end. So I'm taking it out of there so I don't keep adding glue to it. And it needs to cool down, which I totally forgot about. So I'm going to let this cool for a second. That way I can... Ooh, that is hot. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's going to cool. I'm going to let that keep soaking up that. And we're going to come over here to Miss Allie's. And we are going to flippy flip. Where's my grabber guy? Where's my grabber guy? And we are going to flip. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Okay, so boom. Okay. Just kind of line it up the way it was on the other side. Oh my gosh, I did not think ever about putting brown, olive, this teal and blue together, but I am in love with the way that that looks.
You're gonna push the camera down just a little bit if you can.
Towards...
Yep. Perfect.
It is so pretty. Oh, I absolutely love it. I must have it. That happens every time. Every time you guys put something together, I'm like, yes, I need that. I need 10 of them so I can make something big out of it. Knowing darn well I'm never going to actually get around to crocheting anything. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm going to take this out. You can just tell by looking at the Highland wool that it's soft. And I'm careful with it so it doesn't ever get, see, it still stays separate. It doesn't get felted. I'm going to set this right here. Okay, we'll get back to that in a moment. I'm going to get this going. I was nervous that the Caribbean wasn't going to be a good addition to it, but I think it was perfect. You gotta let me know what people are saying and stuff, eh?
See that the one in the pan looks amazing already.
Yay. Who said?
That was like 3 people. It was Alicia, Bears Crochet.
Thank you, guys. I'm rather fond of it, actually. I really like it. I would not have thought to put these together. I really wouldn't have. See, I play it so safe. I'm so boring. I'm still not super daring with my color choices yet. I play it kind of safe. but you guys are making me kind of come out of that more and more. Every time I do something like this, I'm like, oh wow, that really works. I'm going to do this colorway, and I'm gonna call it like beach vibes or something. I'm not gonna put the purple in it. Nothing against the purple, I think it's gorgeous with it. But I'm gonna do from the brown up, and I think it's like a really cool, like it makes me think of like a lagoon, like with the rock and the moss and then the water. That's how this feels to me.
So Chris's kaleidoscope asks, can you use cotton base as a mod?
No. So cotton base does not dye quickly. Like this dies within minutes. Cotton takes days. It takes like 48 hours to set at least. If you want more saturation, it needs to set longer. So no, cotton can, well, and these dyes won't work on cotton. Cotton uses Procyon dye, so like your tie-dye kits. It uses Procyon dye, which Dharma does have as well. This is acid dye, and it does not dye cotton. So, yeah, that be that. Okay. Ooh, that is a loud one, and that is flying low. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I've thought about doing cotton on here, but it takes so long to set up, and I am not the cotton queen. That is Crochet in Agreement. She definitely knows how to do cotton better than I do. I am learning how to bake it in the oven right now so that it doesn't take as long. But yeah, I'm not quite there in my journey yet. I'm still learning how to do cotton well. I can do it. I'm just not great at it, to be honest with you. I mean, you've had my cotton, so I know you said you liked it, which I super appreciate because I was scared. Are you the one that had? You are the one that had my cotton, right? I know. I know two Chris's, and I'm pretty sure you're the one who had my cotton. Like Melissa says, charge it to my brain, not my heart. My brain is mush. Okay, so we're gonna let that do its thing. Turn the heat back up, and get back to Richard. But yeah, I'm still learning the cotton game. Baking it in the oven definitely helped, but I found that I still ended up having to let it set for a day or two. But it did retain the color better. So now Daniel from Popeye, he's been teaching me some things, and he told me a different way of doing it that I have yet to try, but I'm going to try, and it could be a game changer. If it works, I know it worked for him, but he's Daniel from Popeye. If I can manage to do it, then I'm for sure doing cotton that way from now on. So okay, we need brilliant yellow. We're going to rinse out our graduated cylinder to make sure we get all that dye out. Now, okay, I'm going to use less than what I used for the blue because we have less area. Because I brought the blue up a little higher than I had intended to. We're going to go to 40. I don't know. I wonder how quickly yellow... I am curious to see how quickly yellow takes to the yarn. So I did 35. No, I did 38. And we're going to see how that does. And just wash that out a little bit. I cannot wait to see how quickly it goes. And we can always add more. You can always add more dye, but you can't take it away. So it's better to start out with less if you're not sure than to just go for the full gambit. Okay. It is cool enough to the touch. Well, what did you guys do here? Oh, goodness.
Need help?
No, I got it. They just wanted to dance. All right. We're going to move our tie. Oh, and zip ties, reusable zip ties. They need to be reusable. Are your best friend. If you do start dyeing, get you reusable ties. They are on Amazon. That way you can handle your yarn with less burning yourself. Okay. But I am going to do that Dyeing 101. My first one is going to go up in January. And that first video is going to be just the stuff to buy so that you can get started. And then we will cover how to make stock solutions, how to, all of that fun stuff. And then go from there. And then just like tips and tricks of dyeing. And then you can go to the live dyes, rewatch them to see different methods of dyeing. But I will show methods of dyeing too. I will make specific ones like dip dyeing, how to dip dye, how to dry dye, how to ombre, and I will do those as well. I'm excited you guys want that because I wanted to do that. Okay, here we go. I really hope I didn't add too much yellow, but I hope I added enough. Nope, I think I did good. Oh, I can't wait for the magic of the yellow to hit the green. I can hardly stand it. We're getting there. It's like teasing you guys, just inching. Oh, you're not even looking. Crap, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I didn't do anything, don't worry. I just did this. We're just doing the yellow. Looks like chicken feet. But I was teasing you guys, just like dipping it up and down, getting just a little bit closer each time. Oh, I am itching to get there. We're almost there. We're going for it, y'all. We're going for it. Ooh, that's so pretty. So what I can do, Richard, if you want more green, what I can do is I can turn this around after the live. And I should have brought the blue down more. I thought I accidentally brought it down too much. I don't think I did. But what I can do is I can flip this back around and I can re-dip dye the blue and bring the blue down more into the yellow to make more green. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so cool. Oh, you guys, we are going to have to experiment so much more with this. Okay, I'm going to separate. We are for sure, and we're just going to let it hang out here and deepen that green. We're for sure going to have to experiment more with double dip dyeing. Oh my gosh, the way it gradients. It's so pretty. Ow! That was really hot.
Yellow looks spaghetti. Yellow is really bright. That's gonna look awesome.
Mary Lou, hi. 8 cats? Holy moly, we've been there. We had 13 at one point. We were caring for some of them for somebody while they were trying to get them placed. You think you love it like that? Sweet. Oh, hey, Mama G! And Alicia, what up? Alicia or Alicia? Mama G is my girl, guys. If you haven't been to Mama G, go check her out. She is my hippie mama, and I love her. Okay, yeah, and the dye bath is exhausted. So, yellow does not take long. So this is where we are, Richard. You have pretty much equal parts yellow and blue, and then you have a center of different shades of green. And honestly, I'm really bad at yellow staying. It always ends up getting covered up, so I actually did a really good job of keeping a lot of yellow in here. If you would like me to bring the green down, I do not mind doing that, or on the other ones, because I know I'm doing 4 sets of 2. On the future sets, do you want me to have the blue come down even more so that there's more green? Let me know that.
Who did you ask that to?
Richard.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Mama G, I want one too. And a puppy if you got it. I don't know why I'm still holding it up. It's all set. It's all done. 25 ducks. Ah, I love rubber duckies. I know it's not the rubber ducky kind, but that's my favorite kind of duck is the rubber ducky. I like ducks. Chickens and a pig.
Yeah, that would be a good idea for the later ones, but these are gorgeous. Just beautiful.
Sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I will definitely do that. That's kind of where I'm thinking too. So I will bring the blue down to like here so we can get a lot more green. And I think that'll be great. This was so much fun. Oh, I really enjoyed doing this. Okay. I'm actually going to leave the pot hot because I'm just going to finish. Well, I don't know. I'm probably going to get off, do dinner. I'll probably do these tomorrow. The rest of them tomorrow. Okay. I am going to save Hoodex hats. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm actually not going to set that there because I don't want to accidentally get blue in my yellow. Crap. I don't know where to put it.
You want me to hang it somewhere, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I have a bowl. Make sure there's nothing in here. So what I'm going to do. Sorry. I'm going to do these 2 later. I'm actually going to use them to over dye the things you guys are going to freak out about next week. And I'm going to finish up Ellie's. Oh man, I cannot wait. Now watch, you guys probably are going to freak out at all just to kill my joy. I want to make y'all sweat it a little bit. I think it's funny. I'm excited. I've been giggling about it all day. Gosh, you know, honestly, this is so dark. I don't think I need to add black to it to deepen it up. Huh. Allie, what do you think? I don't know that I need to add. Do you want it darker than that? Oh, it looks much lighter on camera than it does in real life. But no, because what it looks like on camera is what it will dry down to, so it's still a good representation. If I weren't so afraid of birds, I would get chickens. But I am utterly terrified of birds. And what is funny is every blind person I've spoken to, we all have the same fear. I haven't met a single blind person that is not afraid of birds. I don't know what that's about.
Not knowing where they are.
Ray, I didn't ask you. I know you're going to say darker. Yes, I know Ray always wants darker.
I trust your instincts, is what she said.
Oh, Lord. Well, don't do that. Okay. Okay, we're going to do what we planned to do. Oh, Kobe. You're fine. So I have a little blue in here, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add more water. I'm running out of utensils here. Because this is going to swim. I guess I could have just put it in the pot. Whatever. I've done what I've done. This little amount of blue really is not going to change much of anything, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's see. How buried are we? Okay. So if I were to do 100 milliliters of a 1% stock solution, that is going to come out uber black. We don't want that. We want a wash of black. So we are adding tons of water to dilute it. And we are going to start out with 20 milliliters. And we're going to go from there. Because I honestly don't know how to do this. So we're going to learn how to do this together. Hey, bae. I'm thinking TV is in order tonight.
We'll see. Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying it's something that you could do while I'm doing this.
Okay.
And get that going. I'm not going to be very much longer. You do not have to if you do not want to.
I was gonna do. I have to chili still.
Ugh. All right.
It's got to be eaten before too much longer.
Okay. That's fine.
Unless he's been having it for lunches.
No, nobody's had it. And then, okay. So I am taking a 1% stock solution. Huh?
Nicole and Dee stopped in.
Well, hello, Miss D, and hello, my beastie. Beastie is Nicole, and I'm not bullying her. I would call her Bestie all the time, and my phone would always autocorrect it to Beastie. So I said, I'm too lazy to keep correcting this. You're Beastie now. She said, okay, I love that. And so now we call each other Beastie. So that's how that was born. And her and Dee are another two of my girls, along with Mama G. If you are new and you guys haven't checked them out, you won't regret it. They're good folk. They're my kind of people. Okay, so we have a quarter. I'm nervous. I'm very, very nervous. Okay, but it's gonna be fine. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So if I were to have anything absorb most of the color, it would be the purple because that is the lightest one. We're going to attempt to put it all in here at the same time, but it's burning me. Ow, ow. Okay. And we're just gonna let it swim. I'm so scared. Okay. We have the fire on. And we are going to add acid because we want this to do it to it. And where this acid hits, it's going to strike first. So we are going to get in there and... Oh, I'm running out of room. It's like a lab in here. Okay. I think it probably was not enough, but it is so much better to not have enough than to have too much. So this is what dark side was my original thought. Just having it open and putting it in there to deepen the color. Because what I want to do is I want to do a blue, teal, purple, green, and I want to over dye it with navy. I think it'll be really pretty. But until I get it down, I don't want to do that. So yeah, dark side went off this way. But now we brought it back and we're gonna do it and see if it works. It's definitely already darkening up that purple. Now a lot of the color is already, probably half the color is striking. Oh guys, I think it's gonna work. Oh, that's pretty. All right, Allie. I think it's gonna do it. I think maybe I did the right amount. I'm gonna keep kind of stirring it because I don't want striping. I don't want uneven tone as much as I can keep from it. So I'm not gonna like stir like I would over here, but yeah. So you can see this purple darkened up quite a bit. That teal did, that blue did. Realistically, I probably could have gone, so I did 20.
That
So,
looks amazing.
oh yay, I'm glad. Okay, good. So realistically, I probably could have done 30 or 40 even. I wouldn't dare do 50, but I think 25 or 30 is probably that sweet spot for 100 grams of yarn. So if you had 200 grams of yarn, I would say 45 milliliters would probably be the way to go to deepen up a color. And I'm going to play with this method some more for sure with different colors under the black and different amounts of the black. I want to pump it up a little bit. The next time I do it, I'm going to do 30. And then, oh, my husband and my son are cuddling. It's very cute. And I'm definitely going to do that blue one now. I'm so excited. I've wanted to do that for a long time. I got inspired by yarn from a different brand. Man, I cannot think of it. And I've been trying to recreate that. And I'm like, I wonder if they over dyed it. And that's how they did it. And I think that's exactly what happened. I know, it's super helpful information, being able to think of the brand and all that. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely worked. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so pretty. So Dee and Nicole, where are the things? Okay. So what I did before you guys got here, I did dip dyeing, how I did Abigail's yarn and how I did Crystal's chocolate dipped yarn, where I dipped it in the pot and ombre it, and how I did yours, Nicole. I did pink for you this way. So I have wanted to do double dipping, and what I did, where is all this water coming from? I think this thing has
there's yarn over the side of that one white container.
Oh, that'll do it.
It speeds up.
So I dip dyed blue. Then I cooled it down and I put my ties to the other end and I dip dyed yellow and I met them in the middle. So there's green. I'm doing 6 more of these after the live tomorrow. I'm not going to do them tonight. And I'm going to bring the blue down more so that there's more green. But I'm so excited by the results. And can you imagine all the things that I can now put together? Any color with gray. That excites me. Purple and blue together. I can do blue and pink together. I mean, I'm not even thinking of all the things you could do together. But the combinations are limitless. And so I'm super excited that that worked as well as I was hoping it would. And Nicole, I let them know that I'm going to be over dyeing something next week that's just going to rile them all up. So I'm super excited. Nicole knows what I'm over dyeing. And what I did is I had dye leak in a bin, a bunch of different dyes leak in a bin, and it made a color. I added some water to it. I poured it in here, and I'm going to over dye 2 of them with this. And then the other 2 of them I'm going to do with this blue that I made up forever ago and just never used. And Nicole, if you think about it, you'll probably know which one will go into which. So I'm excited about that. Secret. It's going to be exciting. Okay, so black never fully clears, just so that you guys know. It can clear a little bit more than what it is right now, but I mean so minuscule, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know why, but I only use 25 milliliters. I'm supposed to use 100. Now, there is dye in the yarn already, but 25 should clear very quickly, like it did in here, and it doesn't, and I don't know why. So I need to find my zip tie. There we are. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Now, I'm going to show it to you guys. Andrew's going to spin it so you can kind of see it. But I am going to put it back in here and just let it cool down and let it absorb as much of that dye that's in there as possible. But it certainly did exactly what I wanted it to do. Yeah, you can just let it run into it. Just leave them in there, it's fine.
Okay. That's the spinny spin?
Yeah.
I'll let it dry. I'll let it cool. Till steam stops.
So for now, while it's wet... Ooh, it's steaming.
Oh yeah, that darkened up quite a bit.
Yeah, it darkened up a lot. That purple is still not as dark, but...
No, it's a darker purple. I think it looks
So
good.
I'm going to totally do this colorway from the brown to here, but not do the black over dye. That was gorgeous. Allie, you came up with a beautiful color. Don't let it touch those. Yeah. Really, really good. Okay. So he's going to come back and he's going to show that spun out. And then I'm actually going to get off here because I am fading. I really, really tried to make it work today. I tried to not cancel, so I didn't cancel. I'm proud of myself. But I have to go lay down. I got some sort of stomach bug, and then my foot and my Achilles, and I just, yeah. That looks really blue in the water. It's actually not. But Allie, your brown and burgundy and red one, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm going to use that same brown. I'm going to use this poinsettia red. This is a new color. I mean, it's really no different than the fire engine red, to be honest with you. Just a little less orange leaning, more red. And then I'm going to mix some of that poinsettia with black to make, and a drop of purple to make the burgundy, or a drop of blue to make the burgundy. And then I'm going to over dye it with the black just like I did this. So it's the same process. But yeah, this is how it turned out. And it will only dry down slightly lighter than this, ever so slightly.
Use the you put it on the over
yeah.
It is darker than that.
It is darker than this. The camera and the light blows it out a lot, so it is darker than what you're seeing it as. So what do you think, Allie girl? I can go darker. If you want it darker,
Thank
I can.
you so much. So amazing and special. I'm glad you like the colorway. Can't wait to see the next one.
Cool. Do you like it like this? Ugh. I just got a hair out of my mouth. There's citric acid on my hands. Ugh, gross. That olive is really pretty. I was quite proud of myself for that olive. Not gonna lie. I worked hard to achieve olive. Olive took me time to make. There were a lot of bottles that did not look very good. And yes, olive was a labor of love. But now I have it figured out, so. You love it? Sweet. Oh, well, what did I miss? All I saw is... Okay, let me go back up. Oh, didn't sleep. Yeah, I know. And then Sherry said, I do that. And then I think you get to the point where you're actually not remembering things when you wake up. 100%. I don't sleep well. I sleep about 3 hours a night. And I mean, I have a close head injury, so my memory's not great anyway. But I definitely notice if I lose any part of that sleep, and I only sleep like 2 hours, or it's broken up in a couple nights in a row, or I just don't sleep at all, like 2 or 3 days in a row. Oh man, I can't remember my own name. I don't know what day it is. I just am in such a fog fugue state. Yeah, Nicole's going through it right now, man. Her potassium is like emergent low. Scary, scary low. She's worrying me, that one. So keeping my, well, I can't do this because they don't work. I'm keeping my eye on her. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry Robinson. I'm glad that you guys came. And yeah, be praying, sending good vibes, whatever you do, out to my Nicole for healing. She needs it. I worry. I am going to get off here, and I don't want to promise, but I may make a video on, okay, I'm going to, never mind, I'm not even going to say it, because I don't know if I can follow through with it, and I don't like to say things unless I know I can follow through. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you guys don't have plans for New Year's, head over to Connie's channel. Oh my god, what is her channel name? Y'all help. I can see it. I can almost see it. I know somebody's gonna get me. Yeah.
I'll link it as soon as someone says it.
Just another stitch. Thank you, Mama G. Yes. You can go to my community tab. I shared out the actual live link that it will be. She's doing a 2-year anniversary party and a New Year's party. I'm gonna be there. A lot of us are gonna be there. So come hang out. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. Come hang out with all us yarny aliens. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, you just had a good day. And I hope you have a good New Year's, and I will see you guys later. I love you so much. Thank you for coming.